Welcome everybody to a Trackmania speedrun, which is going to be a complete tutorial of all the surfaces in this game. I have it set up in game and we can take a look at it right now. So right here, we have the surfaces that we're going to be tackling in today's speedrun. It's going to be road, dirt, curved, platform, plastic, ice, and grass in this speedrun, where we're going to try to get AT on all of these maps. And while I do so, I will explain how to drive the surfaces and how to get better at it for everyone out there. Let's go. Woo! Also, make sure to like and subscribe. Everyone in chat will tell you to do right now. Go, do it now. Okay, here we go. All right, TM School, map 1. Let's go. Map number 1, all about precision. You just have to stay as close as you get to the barriers. For everyone starting the game, it's basically about you need to try and find the device you like. Keyboard, controller, joystick, wheel, whatever you prefer, and stay as close and smooth to the barriers as possible. Find the ideal racing lines. So try to always stay on the gas. Get as much speed as you can through all of these turns. And yeah, turn in wide so you can keep as much speed as possible. It's general racing lines. It's just like IRL, F1 racing, whatever. It's the same thing. The less you turn, the more speed you have. That's how it works. That's basically how it works. Okay, this map 1, I need to go very, very tight to the barriers here to beat this AT. I just noticed. Please. Oh, that's so good. Come on, please. Yes. Next map. So we're gonna have to go very close again. It's all about getting the perfect angle in the turns. For me, I can't even get this either way. If you're having problems with maps like these, you can always just tap release or like release the acceleration for a short moment to get the turns. But obviously that is not enough to get the author medal. I already played this map before once, so that's why it's showing an author medal for me. But yeah, I don't know what the plugin is doing. Like now it's not even the in-game thing. Now it's just the live split plugin itself being an idiot. So I don't even know. But yeah, so the shortest way to the finish at this end is to stay on the left. So you want to get as much straight line as possible through here and stay on the left. So you don't oversteer to the right and lose time. It's all about ideal racing lines through there. And it's gonna be a little difficult. And yeah, seeing how difficult is it, you may ask? Well, as you can see, oh, I can't even do it. Okay, you don't want to do this. That's a mistake. So on the first turn, you want to start it very far from the inside because your car can do this turning for full speed. But on this one, it can't. So you need to get perfect timing. I can't be stuck on map 2. There is no way I'm stuck on map 2. That's it. No, it was a 38. Wait, that's enough. Oh shit, I was looking at my PB. That's enough. That was a 38. All right, next map. Map number 3. Let's see what technique do we need to use here. Is it gonna be another full speeder? It looks like. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay, so as you can see, oh, I almost got off medal there, but you cannot full speed it, I think. You cannot full speed it, I think. I obviously didn't look at the maps before. I may know some because randomly seen them, but maybe if you adjust your line to go wider here, you can then get a better exit and make it full speed, is what I assume should be the line here. So once again, it's about finding the optimal line to get maximum exit speed out of the corner there in the ending. So you want to go a bit wider here to get more space to the left and then be able to full speed it into the finish. Is what I think. So a little wider here. And then full speed it into the finish. 58, close. Getting closer, getting closer. Need to go a little tighter here. I'm going a little too wide. That's better. That should be it. Yes, it's not it. You want to go wide to get the FS line, to make it through the turns. FS means full speed, by the way. But you still need to go close, so it's best possible speed. And that is it. Map number 3. We have quite a few road maps. They're gonna get more and more tricky. Now, first time we see a normal booster. This is going to give you more speed and you're going to have to adjust. And once again, go as tight as possible. I'm going very wide in the first try just to get a feeling of it. But this one is just full precision. So you want to hug the wall. Do not touch the wall, but hug the wall. Like this. Want to go as far inside as possible. There we need to go a little wider entry. Because as you can see, I lost the line. So I turned in too early. Had to correct. And correcting is never good. If you have to correct your angle, you're gonna lose time. That was really good. Let's see if we hit this last turn. That looks good. We got it. We equaled it, but that means we got it. Road is gonna be the hardest campaign. Road is very difficult to learn and a lot of tricksters. All right, what do we have here? Road 8. Okay, same technique, but a sharper turn. We have a booster. Turn to the left, start the slide, and get, well, the best line possible. Just like this. Try to be at the inside and get the most exit speed. Gotta go for ideal racing lines, so I guess we start the slide pretty wide here. You're gonna have to start it pretty wide to get the ideal speed of this turn, because the turn is sharp. As you can see, that is already too much speed. No sliding in this game is way more dangerous than sliding. Because if you're anticipating a slide but you don't get a slide, you'll just instantly hit the wall. Oh, that was so good. If that isn't it, I don't know. Let's go. Another equal. Another exact equal. Now, you will see when you play Trackmania, a lot of people always call out cuts. But this is not a cut. This here is lower than this. How would you jump this? Well, you don't. But everybody in Trackmania will just be like chatting, there is a cut. Because when you get more into this community, you realize that a big part of the chatters actually have no brain cells. But that's a different part of the story. Come on! Woo! Clean! I went a little wider in the first turn, as you guys can see here. Look, I went a little wider for more speed, but then super tight with more speed, coming back, getting it. All right. Next, map 14. It should be the second last map here on the road campaign, I think. Okay, we have a tight slide into like 2 U-turns, and I did that again. So now, the further you get into the road campaign from TM school, it's all about applying all the strats you learned. We have learned every single one of these strats before. We've learned all of these strats before. Now we just need to apply them. The first turn is a little harder though. First time I might need to explain a little bit. The rest is just what we did before. So with this booster here, you'll have too much speed for this turn, I think. Or nah, not really. It's just you need to slide a lot. You need to slide a lot, and there's not that much room to the side to get into the slide. The other 2 turns here, there's way more room to drive to the other side, counter steer, and get a nice drift into the wall. Very good. But on the first slide here, there's not a lot of room. So ideally, you want to drive a little bit like this if you want to have it easier. So you do a little weaving before the turn. You weave a little bit to the left before you turn right, and then you slide to get a good corner. That should make it easier. There are advanced strats to do this. Like, I won't do this. I will do this, which is a little harder to set up. Slide will not always work because you don't have a lot of time to set it up. But yeah, and then you go out of the turn and get a nice little finish, and we need 0.16 more. Wait, is this fast? Wait, what are the records? There's only 5 people in the world that have this AT. That was a very weird message. But you know what? If I actually get a run, I'll still do it. Oh. Oh. Yeah! I'll still do it. All right, dirt. 11 tracks and 26 minutes before cup of the day. Can we do it? I guess dirt is easier. So let's go over the basics. Dirt basics for everyone in chat and on YouTube. Listen up. On dirt, very important is to listen to the gears of your car. On dirt, when you hit a gear up, so when you hear your car shifting up, like listen to it. Now and now. You always want to be straightened out fully. You do not want to be in a turn or sliding. Like if you look at your skid marks, this, oh God, look at the skid marks ahead of me. This is a slide. And while my car right now is doing no slide. You do not want to be sliding when hitting a gear because it's going to cost you a lot of speed. So what you do is hit the gear first, then you can go in a slide around the corner. And then there's not another gear. So you try to stay into the lower gear and do the turns as tight as possible. Same with roads, kind of applicable. You don't want to turn too much, okay? Always turn the least possible to get a good turn. Like this. Don't turn too much, otherwise you'll lose speed. But stay on the inside. On dirt, you can take way less good lines, like normal racing lines, than you do on road, because the acceleration on the surface is different. So going wide here is like you won't profit, because when you slide, the speed equalizes too much, and you're not gonna have an advantage by going wide and keeping the speed. So you want to go tight, but you don't want to overslide. Map 1. Get a tight line. Straighten it out every now and then in the turn to get more speed. And then at the exit, you'll get the AT almost. Wait, hold up. That was close. Almost had it. Wait for the gear up here before you start a slide. Go into it. Maybe a little wider entry here to not... Okay, wait. Okay, listen. I'm trolling. Here it comes. There we go. That's AT on number 1. 1. I touch it once. Okay, you skip once, life split. Good. Okay, same thing here. Tapping. Tight turn. Tapping. Oh, another very tight turn there. All right. So, tight turns, especially on dirt, same thing again. We have a tight turn and then an uphill. So, you want to keep as much speed as possible through this turn. And then here, go a little bit wider. Better line gives more speed. Better line, like more exit speed, wider angle. Same as dirt, same as road, but just very different because the car turns more. It's way easier for the car to turn on dirt than on road. So it has a lot more angle. It turns way easier. So you need to be careful. You need to steer less on dirt in total compared to roads. Also, I went way too wide there, I think, because this is just more effective. And that's the AT on this map. Very nice. Let's see. Is this... Okay, we have a long turn. Okay, I think we may be able to have one special trick here. Never mind. Let's just stay low, right? Am I going to get it first try? Oh. Ache your legs. Improve your dirt skills. Ding dong. One trick I want to quickly show before I go to the next and do the live split. Sorry, I forgot. In the first turn here, you can do something called a nose slide. Like this, where you don't steer a lot. So your car does a nose slide and stays more speed. If you're sliding a little bit, you lose more speed compared to that. But you need to smooth steer it exactly. Don't oversteer so there are no skid marks. On this map, not beneficial. As you saw, I hit a gear right before the turn. So I slowed down again. So it's not worth it. All right. Next map. Map 4. There you go. Action keys for keyboard. Obviously not possible on keyboard otherwise. All right. We have a quick switch turn coming up here. Still, same thing applies as to the first map. Get a lot of exit speed out of this. Don't crash an uphill. That's very bad, for example. Since it's an immediate left-right here, you can stay very inside on the first one to then get a good turning into this. Go out wide here, I would guess. And then we snap back to the inside to get a lot of speed into the uphill. And then we have a good time. So it's all about figuring out the ideal racing line again. So stay inside on both turns. Don't go too high. If you hit the bank too high, like I just did, your car will flip and lose grip. Very bad. So you need to stay ideally 2 tires under the white line. You see this white line on the side? You always, except in those turns, but in such turns like here, you always want to have 2 tires on the inside of it. Need the speed for the uphill. Lost a bit of time. Not fast enough. All right, let's go. Also remember the gears. Don't steer too much before you hit a gear. Otherwise you will slow down. That should be better speed if I hit the angle. I hit the angle. Let's go. All right, nice. Dirt 6, and we are on road on the start. That's kind of sus. Okay, here we go. So apply road knowledge, guys. Go tight. And then, okay. One dirt turn. Oh. Yes. Of course it will. So stay inside. Then we have a transition. You want to make sure to get it smooth. Don't jump. Then here you want to minimize airtime ideally. So you jump to the side. Also, you want to start this turn from the right, and then you just jump into the finish. There are more tricks that are not really necessary on this. That probably are even slower, so it's not that important. But yeah, that's map 6 for you. Okay, this map, I have the AT already. I've played this before, I guess. Oh, tricky map again. we come to one of the tricks I told you about earlier, which is action key on keyboard or smooth steering on controller. In this first turn here, you do not want to slide, because it's faster if you don't slide. So you only steer a little bit to get to keep all the grip, and that's gonna make your car faster, and you will get the AT, just like that. Should we use air brake for the jump? Yes, you should use air brake if your car goes down too much. You don't want to over angle down a little. Like, you don't have to fully air brake it, but depending on how much it's angling down, you have to. All right, next one. We have a little bit of roads. Ow. Okay, that's a close transition. I'll have to look at it again. Get a gear. I think I've played this in RMS. Yep. Here again, try to no jump it, and then always maximize the exit speed to get, well, good speed out of the turns. So use the counter steer sometimes. Don't only turn to the side you're going. Like here, I'm turning to the left, but I sometimes release the steering to get more speed at the exit to prevent myself from overturning. The car very easily overturns on dirt. Steer too much, then here, release a bit. Go to the outside banking, do the turn. Here, stay far on the inside because it's a very tight turn. And then here, once again, when you go out of it, go wide so you have more speed at the exit, and that would give you the AT. All right, last map of the dirt campaign right here. We have a little bit of road here. Okay, you need a little wiggle there, I think, to not jump. Get a gear. Again, straighten it out. Oh, you can't do a smooth landing there. Okay. And we have these blocks. Steer the least amount. Oh god, I need to go down. I forgot. Okay, stream here. So here you can't go smooth, so you just jump into it. Here you can go wide, jump smooth onto this block. No gear issues at all. Keep on going wide. FS this platform. And then we have very speedy dirt here. And we have a risky finish where you can use this edge to jump into. Like that. So the thing with this platform block is it has a little bit of a delay on the steering. When you slide on it, you'll feel a difference to normal road, although there shouldn't be. That's on the developers screwing up somewhere with the surface, but there is a little bit of a difference on it. I don't know why. I haven't figured out why, but there's a little bit of a difference on it. Okay, let's do the AT here. Straighten out for this jump. Keep a lot of speed. Jump to this side to have a better landing. Then we need to stay inside. That was bad. If you want to stay more on the inside, don't clip the sand. Full speed here. Turn the... Very nice. And jump into the AT. And that is dirt done. And that's going to be it. So make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one when we have curved ice, grass, and... what else? Platform. Plastic. Ice, grass in the next video. All right. See you then.
Coming in. Yeah. Flex. I just want to win. Yeah. LA BB, who we running with. Yeah. 2, 2, 3, 3. I'm on 10 again.